place because they incinerate him and they have to write paperwork for you. And the next time he comes in, he's gonna check it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
There's a special place in town you have to take them?
Yeah. Like a medical facility, maybe like wherever that sharps thing is or whatever. You could probably take it to a pharmacy and they could take custody and write you paper that you brought them there or whatever. Yeah, dude, everything over here is gonna be by the book. Sorry. He showed me what the non-compliance looked like. I guess two people came up non-compliant, and it's a big old red letters that say non-compliant across your form.
Oh no, on your shop?
You have to post it. So like when you come back next time, you'll see my compliant one. So that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that would be.
Because I would feel kind of weird if I was the client coming in and it's all non-compliant. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Do they have dirty tools or? I also, you missed out, I had to take 12 hours of extra credit hours to hold my teaching degree. This guy that I hired here, he's working Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and I'm gonna put him on the website. And he's also becoming an instructor. He's at Paul Mitchell School to become a barber instructor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he just got his barber license. He's already enrolled in in instructor program. So over here, you guys will have 2 instructors that work here.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I had to take 12 extra credit hours to, they came up with a new certification, a new thing, RDL, the licensing department said now, the regulations and licensing department for the Board of Barbers and Cosmetologists told me that, told all the instructors now, if anyone holds an instructor license, if you're gonna renew it this year, you have to have 12 extra credit hours. In teaching, or they have a bunch of different things you can get it in.
I see.
So I had to take like a few different courses online, costing more money, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm saying also too, I did learn a lot about, I did a 3-hour infection control course. I needed to get 12 hours, so I did like a 3-hour of infection control, and then I did men's hairstyling, professional level, and then a bunch of other that I already knew, but there was a client customer service one that I picked up a lot on. And that part was, how you greet the client and bring him in. And I noticed I was kind of like the bad stylist dude, because the bad stylist in that video would just say, okay, come in, have a seat. What do you want to do? That was, I guess, bad. And the good one said, hey, is this your first time here? Welcome in. I'm Thomas. Nice. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let me take you on a quick tour around. It's not big enough here, but I'm saying he had the decency. Then he brought you to the chair and said, are you ready to get started? He took his coat. The gentleman took his coat off. He took it. So I'm buying a nice coat rack. Okay. That way I can take, when, you can take their coat, go hang it for them, allow them to come sit. And, so I got to, that was the number one thing, that and the infection control that I pulled out of it.
Interesting.
But mainly that, dude. It was that customer service that I didn't realize that I had been lacking so heavily. I was like, damn, dude. Just because I didn't know that was that. Look, that girl also did other wrong things of where she hurried up on the client. And I don't do any of that. But I'm saying the one thing that I do was how she sat him. And I guess that wasn't they don't like that.
Interesting.
And it was something to do with running a successful salon. And I bought that video. And then those that schooling, so I can add that to them. I was like, I want to take this one just to see what.
Yeah.
And then they talked about looking at your finances daily, this, that, and the other, and having product. And so I brought the product back into the shop. It's like I have the connection on getting the product wholesale. I'm a distributor for the company, so it's like, why not?
Yeah, why not have it in the shop?
Why not have it there? You don't need to shove it down their fucking throat. If someone wants it, give it to them. If they don't. Because a lot of the times now people are like, oh, do you have any of that paste or clay or whatever it is? And it's like, oh, I don't retail it. I don't. Why? You don't like making money? That's weird. That's what I'm saying. Those videos showed it from some things I didn't even really. I'm just the artist at the end of the day, but unfortunately I have to be everything. Fucking bookkeeper, accountant, fucking tax guy.
Yeah. Do you have some sort of software you use for it?
No,
like QuickBooks or?
Oh, that I don't. They told me to use QuickBooks. I just use my actual bank account that's tied to my LLC on any kind of financial transaction that I'm making for the business. And then, and that's. But I mean, you can do QuickBooks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the QuickBooks. As far as the taxes though, I do have a CPA that files the taxes at the end of the year. And I could hire him to do the accounting, but it's like, man,
If you have something like QuickBooks, then it makes things really easy for the accountant at the end of the year, because you don't have to like take in all your receipts and stuff. It's all right there.
oh wow. So maybe I should just go ahead and give that a try. People have suggested it. I think it's time to jump on that then. Because I can start it for this year, for next year.
Just get the lowest tier subscription, and then you know, it's like you hook it up to your bank account, and it automatically picks up what was like, you know, what was a regular business transaction, what was something you bought on your like company credit card, what, you know, like what are business expenses and what's not tax deductible, like all those things just happen.
I'm gonna lightly trim your eyebrows too.
Oh sure, that looks great. Thanks.
You like it?
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Yeah, this one's sick, and I figured the wife will like it and everything else.